Fat Guy and Little Sips. Ladies and gentlemen, it's another episode of your favorite YouTube channel, Fat Guy Little Sips, with his guest host,
Cake Danger.
Cake Danger? I mean, I know you said you want to do, a few extra ones, for make sure you do it right, but maybe you should
Cake
get it right
Danger.
next time. Hank Danger.
Cake
Okay.
Danger. Oh man,
It sounded like you said Cake Danger. I don't know, man.
I kind of did, man. It's tough to do that and get that right, So sorry, I said Cake Danger.
Come on now, it's only one word.
It's Hank Danger. Hank Danger.
We're gonna look. I guarantee you, when we look at the closed captioning, it's gonna say Cake Danger.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's.
We'll see.
Cake
but
Danger.
how you been doing this week, Hank?
I'm good, sir. It was a long week last week, and
right.
This week's no exception. I'm glad I'm having a drink tonight.
Oh, I hear you, man. That's good. I heard you were out of town, right?
No, I'm going out of town next week.
I thought you were out of town this weekend. All right, that's cool. I was out of town this past weekend. Not this weekend, but the weekend before.
You mean with my wife? Yeah. No, with my wife. Yeah, we went out of town this weekend.
Oh, okay, I got you. That was like secret. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be telling the internet you went out with your wife. Your mistress is going to be mad or something.
Exactly. Hank Danger don't play,
Or does he?
Exactly.
Right. No,
hold on, are we at the 15-minute mark? The wives usually stop listening at the 15 minutes.
I know. We're at 2 minutes. If they haven't
listened
to this now, we're really screwed.
Yeah.
But now, we haven't done a recording in at least over a week, because I know I had went out to my friend's for his birthday party, his 50th birthday party, and I don't think I talked to you about that, did I?
No.
What happened? Yeah. Now we I just drove up to New York City, and nice little party action. He's into some bourbon too, so he got 3 or 4 different bottles for his birthday, and then we were trying them. I got some shorts, because they were kind of giving me shit for having my channel, so they were like, "Oh, this is the first time you're trying this. You got to record it." And I'm like, and there's 10 people staring at me, and I'm like, "Hey, this is Fat Guy Little Sips, and I'm drinking." But I did have some good pours. It was pretty awesome. I had my first taste of Old Rip Van Winkle. So
Ooh,
just
nice.
one step down from Pappy, but it was pretty on point. And then I had the CYPB Weller series. That's the Create Your Perfect Bourbon, and that was pretty solid too. And then I did, when I was out in New York, we went to this place called Astor. I picked up another Old Forester single barrel. We talked about that. I got that at that hotel that one time. But I got this one as well, so it pretty good. So I had a good time though, and I'll try to get those videos out pretty soon. No, not yet. I'm gonna get that as soon as I can. I just gotta put all the footage together. If you were if you're a patron and you can hear our pregame, warm ups, then you would understand some of the technical difficulties that we've been having this past week, both on the audio side and video. So. That's why the shorts haven't come out yet. So
you got to send it to NASA. We got to send our stuff to NASA and get it fixed, man. So
NASA's like a private entity now. You gonna pay for them?
Yeah, man.
I feel you. We can do whatever we want to do.
This stuff's gold, man. How much would you pay for gold?
No, this stuff is gold.
Oh, there we go.
And again, I got a gold medal on top. If you can see that. Ooh, hold on.
Is that the Fat Guy Little Sips?
Does that look like me? Does it look like me? Huh? Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's a little topper for your bourbon. So I'm making, as we speak, I'm making some Welcome to Hank Danger and Welcome to the Danger Zone toppers for you.
I think you've been promising that for weeks, man.
No, they're actually, melting right now, if you know what I'm saying. I'm melting them in the plastic center. So we'll see what's up.
All right.
They're a weird color, though. They're a green or something.
right,
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Before we get into the good stuff, I do have, since the closing ceremonies were, last night? I do have the 2024 Whiskey Olympics results.
Whiskey Olympics. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good. Yeah. It's got to be better than those closing ceremonies. I mean, I was sitting there. I was like, oh, my God. I don't know what I'm watching. It looked like David Bowie, and like he was back in the 80s trying to, get off of Xanadu or wherever he was in those videos. You know what I'm talking about, with the gold suit and all that?
That's the French for you, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you watch any of it?
Yeah. No, we watched my kids. So we went to a beauty store and bought some face and feet masks. And as we watched the closing ceremonies, my kids, we had a little spa day, and our my kid each took an adult and did their face and foot mask as if we were in a spa, and they were our spa attendees. Gotcha.
Did you get your face mask too?
Yeah, face and heels, man.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'll tell you that face peel is pretty pimp. I had
this was a Korean one.
Once. Oh wow. I don't know about the Korean one, but the one I went to was pretty good. So.
Yeah, these are the ones you can buy from Ulta, and they're Korean, and they have coffee in them. They're supposed to be for bloating, right? I got the deep bloat one. So
whatever.
I'm fancy.
Do what you do. It's all good.
That's how we do it at the Danger household, man. We
Danger
get spot treatments and watch closing ceremonies, but.
You need to get a new poster back there. Welcome to the Danger Zone, or some Top Gun apparel back there.
Yeah, that's exactly what the motif I was going for. Right next to the Nirvana poster, the Top Gun poster. So.
Well, what's that one right there? It looks like what's that say? Something about the wigs.
Afghan wigs, man.
Oh, okay, I don't know. Is that your band?
That is not my band. That is a band from 1991.
Okay.
All right.
Well, all right. I've heard of them out, trust me.
All right.
So what are we gonna do tonight, buddy? What are we doing?
All right, I'm gonna give you a chance to guess the who won the gold. Let's play Who Won the Gold.
All right, I'm ready.
I'll give you 4 options, a couple categories, and you tell me who won the gold, sir.
All right, I'm listening.
If you get all 4, you get gold. If you get 3, you get silver. If you get 2, you get bronze. And if you only get 1, then we change the name of the show to Fat Guy Little Sips Whiskey for Beginners. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Or you could just say I got the bronze, like that gymnast that had the bronze and then they stole it from her.
Yeah, that's we'll do that. All right. Best bourbon whiskey. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 4 choices. You tell me who won the gold, and we will get you to the gold. All right.
All right.
Number 1, 2024 Whiskey Olympics. I don't think it's called the Whiskey Olympics. I think it's just a 2024 competition, but I'm going to go with Whiskey Olympics.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 4. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to give you 3 options. You choose which one won the gold, which one won the silver, which one won the bronze.
Okay.
Your first option is the NoCo Distillery Founders Reserve Single Barrel Bourbon, NOCO, NoCo. All right. The second option is W.L. Weller Antique 107.
Okay.
And number 3 is George T. Stagg. Tell me who won the gold. George T. Stagg, W.L. Weller, or NoCo Distillery Founders Reserve Single Bourbon.
George T. Stagg.
All right, you got it. First place was George T. Stagg. Very good, very good.
All right, and then do I have to get silver and bronze?
You got to get some more guesses, and you got to win 4 times for the gold, or three out of 4 for the gold. All right, next one: best bottled in bond bourbon whiskey.
Hold on. So, can you tell me what was silver and what was bronze?
Okay, sure, yeah. Silver was NoCo Distillery Founders Reserve Single Barrel Bourbon.
I was thinking that one too. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Do you have like where it comes from? Is it like Colorado? Is it?
It comes from Narnia, man. I don't have that. No, I did not.
I thought you
digging too deep,
quizzes.
man.
You would at least have some research done on it.
You were digging way too deep.
Okay, that's
third
fine.
place was the W.L. Weller Antique 107.
Correct.
All right. So, best bottle and bond bourbon whiskey, round 2. You got 3 options. I'm going to give you 3 options. You tell me which one won gold, and you can tell me what you think won silver and bronze. All right, your 3 options are Evan Williams Bottled and Bond Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Okay.
Buzzard's Roost Bottled and Bond Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
All right.
Or 1792 Bottled and Bond. Which one was gold, which one was silver, and which one was bronze?
Man. You know, I've never had 2 of those. Never had the 1792.
You never had Evan Williams. You haven't had Evan Williams?
I've had Evan Williams. I had that.
What about 1792 small batch? You
not the bottled and bond.
Or bottled and bond.
Bottled and bond.
Yeah, that's right.
And Buzzard's Roost, I've got a cigar blend of theirs, but I think they're just MGP. So I'm thinking that like there's just going to be a standard profile, but it's just bottled and bond. Let me see here. I'm going to go with.
Who do you guess is the gold?
I'm going 1792 bottled and bond.
You are correct. Very good.
Bam! 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 And
Who
then
do you
I think Evan
won
Williams
silver?
Was Evan Williams silver.
Who do you think won silver?
Evan Williams.
No, Buzzard's Roost.
Okay.
Buzzard's Roost got silver, and Evan William Bottled and Bond got third.
Which is only $18.99 a bottle, so it's a high value there. High value.
I'm telling you, man, that bottle and bond. It's if the bottle don't get you, the bond will. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What? Okay. Sure.
If the B don't get you, the B will. All right.
No. Oh. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go next. The third round.
Third round.
And you're
so I already got a silver medal, right? This is the gold medal match right here.
You are. You've already got a silver. This is for gold.
Gold medal match.
All right. So, best single barrel bourbon whiskey. Best single barrel bourbon whiskey.
Single barrel. Okay.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna give you 3 options. You tell me which one won gold, which one won silver, which one won bronze. All right. Your 3 options are 1792 single barrel. 1792 single barrel. Your second option is Benchmark single barrel. Your third option is NoCo Distillery Founders Reserve single barrel bourbon.
I'm going NoCo.
You think NoCo won the gold?
I do.
God, you are correct. Very good.
Baby.
Very
What's up, player? Well,
Very
I mean,
good.
you have to think about it. You're sitting there, and the first question, NoCo came in second,
right,
as the best bourbon overall. So, I mean, George T. Stagg wasn't even in that list because it's not a single barrel. So it has to be number 1 in that one. I would think.
1790. I would have maybe gone to 1792.
No. 1792 was second though.
Yeah, very good. You guessed best single barrel bourbon, best bottle and bond, and best bourbon whiskey. You want your 4th category just for
America the beautiful.
Okay.
That's go ahead and do the anthem.
You gotta stand up on the chair, man. You gotta stand up on the chair.
I don't think I can because I don't think the legs can do it. Either
the
mine
chair integrity
or the chairs.
The chair integrity.
The
want
chairs
the 4th category
or my legs.
You want that
What's
4th
up?
category? You want the 4th category? Just
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm
just
just going to knock it out of the park.
All right, I'll
for
give
the
you
World
3
Championships.
options. 3 is the Olympics. For best small batch bourbon. Best small batch bourbon.
Balls.
You have 3
All
options.
All right. Got it.
I'll give you a Larceny small batch Kentucky. Straight Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Elijah Craig small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Or 1792 small batch.
Ooh.
Those are your 3 options. Give me the gold.
I've had those are all like real, not like great offerings, I don't think. But I did enjoy the 1792 small
It's the
batch
Olympics.
when I
How are
had
they
it.
not great offerings? This is the Olympics.
I'm
man.
sorry, but I mean, it must be like B-Girl Ray Gun, if you know what I'm talking about.
What's Big Girl Ray Gun?
B-Girl.
B-Girl ray gun. I don't know what that is.
After this video, you should look up B-Girl ray gun. It's an Olympic athlete.
It's the girl from Australia who does breakdancing.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah.
You know what?
So,
fair point.
1792 was my answer.
Oh, 1792 is the gold again. Look at you, sir.
Foe for foe. Who the man?
What do you think was the silver?
Silver, I'm going to say larceny.
It was the Elijah Craig small batch.
All right. I've never had either of those because I haven't been really. I've heard bad things about their small batch.
Elijah Craig?
Yeah, I mean, it used to be like age stated or something, and now they took it off, and then they, I think it's been just fluctuating over the years. But I mean, their barrel proof is like top notch, and same thing with larceny.
I was about to ask, what's the good one? Is it the barrel proof?
Okay. Yeah, the barrel proof. And I mean, it is Heaven Hill, and larceny is also Heaven Hill. So, you can't go wrong with either. It's just, do you want the high rye version or do you want the wheat version? The larceny is the wheat, So.
All right.
No, that's good.
Cool.
That's good. I did get all 4 of the golds though.
You did. You are you're a man who's drank whiskey before from around the world.
Or
people beg you to do shorts and put videos online and things. So. You are a celebrity, a minor celebrity, man.
I am a minor celebrity in my own rights. We were actually at a restaurant. It was a pretty high end restaurant, and we were waiting to get seated or whatever, and I don't know.
Somebody watched the podcast?
No. The maitre d' or something comes over, and we're getting like drinks or something, and then my buddy goes, "Oh, he's got a YouTube channel for whiskey," and I was like, "Oh man, don't know."
Oh my gosh.
And then this guy comes over. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got one?" He's like, "What was your last video on?" And I was like, making perfect ice." And he's like, "Oh, because they have their own like cocktail bar." And they were like, "Oh, we make our own ice too." And I was like, and he's like, "Oh, how do you do it?" Like he was testing my knowledge. And I was like, so like for about 10 minutes, we were just talking about perfect ice, and like they have this machine that costs like $20,000 to make perfect ice, and but they do sell it to all the other liquor places in the area, so they kind of get their money worth out of it. But he said originally when they were a smaller place, they used the same directional freezing type thing that I do, so it was kind of funny.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that video, it is the production.
It is pure gold.
It's pure gold, man. I mean, it's literally not FatGuy at his kitchen table.
And hold on. I've never done this.
And a shot of just his hands.
I've never done this in a video before, but if you click right up there, it'll take you to that video.
Oh, I dare you.
Maybe.
It's like we're 12 and on TikTok, man. We got this. The more you know.
We'll see.
There we go.
Transition.
There you go. I'm telling you.
So what are we drinking tonight?
We're this close to Hollywood, All right. What are we drinking tonight? That's a great question. You tell me as you provided the sample.
Sure. So we did talk about Elijah Craig tonight. And this is actually their private barrel from Ashbrook Liquor Store in West Virginia. It's 124.2 proof. It's 9 years old. And again, it's straight from the barrel. So this should be similar to their barrel proof offerings, but I think their barrel proof offerings usually, since it's a small batch, like really small batch, they have a lot more consistency. So these, single barrels can be up and down. And again, usually the barrel proofs are around 12 years. This one here is 9 years. So let's give it a shot. What do you get on the nose? Remember last time you were, hating on my introductions. So you go ahead and give me what you're smelling.
Oh man, That is hot. That is hot nose. That is Indian spice. I mean, that is.
Ooh, you say Indian. I can definitely get some like curry or something up in here.
Oh man, I mean that's hot. That is, you're God. It's got some wood, but it's very hot.
You get a little layer of Jägermeister in the back.
Little layer of Jägermeister, man. Yeah, I think it's one of the. I think it's you've got that suggestive like licorice. Is it like kind of a licorice?
Right. A little licorice action.
I think there's a little bit of suggestion there, but definitely I see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying. But God, that is a hot nose, man. It
is hot. It is hot. I will say that, so let me get again, Elijah Craig we talked about. And so one thing to note is like, my first initial Elijah Craig that I really liked was the barrel proof. It was A123. And I was like, man, that's super good. And I was just thinking that, a single barrel would be pretty good too. Cause I mean, you're if you're the store, you're going there, you're like saying, oh, this is better than that. And this, so I was figuring it was going to be like super good, or at least maybe better than the A123. But because the A123 is like a small batch, I think it's kind of smoother. It's a little more consistent. So this kind of is spiky, if you know what I mean. And I think you've been saying it too. Both on the nose. Whew.
All right. We ready to
partake?
Partake. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
That gives you a really good Kentucky hug, but
that is a volcano.
Flavor wise, I mean, ooh.
I mean, it's okay.
I can get a little sweetness. Like those Red Hots.
Yeah. Like
just the sweet part, because your mouth is already on fire with the cinnamon, and just the sweet part just kind of lingers in the back. You get that?
So mine was so hot that it went from the front of my mouth to it skipped the back part of my tongue, and so it was this intense like burning, and then a second later there was a little bit of a delay where my tongue felt coated, and then you start feeling the Kentucky hug, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna have to do this again and actually try to taste flavor.
So are you telling me your taste buds jumped out of the way? It was too scared.
My back of my palate was like,
not today.
Not today. But once you coat your tongue in it, it's pretty sugary. It's very sugary.
Oh, you get that oak. I'm telling you, at only 9 years, it's very tannic, in my opinion. And I think from sweetness,
it's purposely done. Like I don't feel like it's hot and spicy to be hot and spicy. I feel like it's a very purposeful hot and spicy, right? It's not hot and spicy because it's a byproduct of of what it is. I feel like it's purposeful. Am I wrong? I mean, is it?
I think again, it was picked from West Virginia, so they probably like it hot down there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It feels like a deliberate like people selling you Pop Rocks, man. The people selling you Pop Rocks,
punch in the mouth.
Yeah. No, you're gonna they know what you're in for when you put Pop Rocks in.
No, I hear you. But how would you rate this? Let's go ahead and think about. I'm gonna go ahead and give the nose. I'm only gonna give it like a 2.7. I wasn't feeling it.
I give it credit, but you're right. I mean, I'll do 2.9. 2.9 for the nose.
2.9. All right.
I mean, it's interesting. It's the palate's interesting because it doesn't. It's not a rich burn. It's a very thin burn. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets in you and it's very thin. It's not like a big roar, in the bottom of your belly that burns you. It's just a very like you're swallowing fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very thin, kind of soap. Honestly, I mean, I hate to say this, man, but it's kind of soapy tasting.
Like soapy. Okay.
Yeah, I've got this. I don't know if I just
maybe I left some soap in your bottle.
Did
no, I'm just joking.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking about did I wash this Glencairn out enough, right? But no, it's got a little I don't know, a little. It's got a little, to me, a little soapy. It's very spicy, very thin. I don't think it's a taste I like.
Put it on your tongue and just let it like circle your tongue before you drop it out. Do you still think it's kind of thin? I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's burning my tongue. Don't get me wrong, it's burning my tongue, but I don't think it's as rich and oaky.
Right. It's not like buttery like you were talking about earlier.
Exactly. It's very thin, very hot. I don't think I like the taste. I mean, I don't think it tastes. I just don't think it tastes good. I mean,
no, I'm with you. I think on the taste, just to go back to it. It does have some sweetness, but it's not the kind of sweetness I want. And like you said, from a hug perspective, it just hits spice and then it goes straight to the hug, and it's not even like a strong hug. It's just like a afterburn kind of. I'm feeling like I had too much pizza tonight or something. But
it's weird. It's got like a bunch of.
I'm fine with 2.6.
Yeah, 2.6. It's got a bunch of parts that could be good. They just weren't put together very well.
Well, let's put a little water in it, right? We talked about that a little bit. Let me drop a little.
Let me put a skadoosh of water.
Yeah, we need to get a little pipette. Fat guy, little sips pipette.
There you go.
Ooh, wow! Oh my God! It made it smell like more cinnamon. Oh. Did you smell it?
Yeah, it turned it into gas, man. I don't know.
Right. I mean, it's
don't mix water with it. Who's buying
more
this?
cinnamon. Whew.
What are the sales figures on this one?
Maybe my water's got alcohol in it. Shit.
I don't know, man.
It does make the taste more bearable, though.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try it?
This was the Elijah Craig what?
It's a private barrel.
Oh. It makes me not want to try the what's the good one? What's the one that
the barrel proof?
The barrel proof. It makes me not want to try the barrel proof.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the barrel proof is much better than this. I mean,
I don't know, man.
No, it's much better.
It's not good.
I agree, it's not good at all. So, do you have anything else to finish up on? Because I don't really want to finish up on this.
Yeah, I mean, uniqueness. It's uniquely bad.
We didn't do finish.
And finish, it makes me sad that this is a whiskey. So, I would normally probably give it a 2.5, but because it made me sad, I deduct a 1.5. So 1.5 because
wow, you were hating. And Elijah Craig or Heaven Hill, if you're listening to this,
send us some good whiskey, man.
We are shills if you give us something to drink. But yeah, we're gonna be honest. And barrel number 634-206. No, but
give that one to a homeless person. You know what I'm saying?
It's not very good. I mean, there's a few that I have given away to friends, and I know, for example, Hank Danger here gives away Bardstown Origin Series like it's going crazy to his friends.
I don't give it away. I bring it over and make sure they finish it because I don't want to take that back. Makes a difference.
No take backs, right?
No take backs.
No, but yeah,
I haven't had a bad whiskey in a while, man.
What now?
I haven't had a bad whiskey in a while. That was pretty bad.
Well, you're going to send me those bottles back pretty soon. So why don't you? Did you finish all the other stuff in all those other bottles?
The Chattanooga 11. I took a quick drink for that quick test, but I never really did a.
You can go ahead and hit it again. Go ahead.
Chattanooga 11. All right.
Because we liked that one.
Let me get some water.
Right.
We'll do part 2 of the Chattanooga review, right? We did a quick when we were playing around with different recording options. We did a quick one.
Right.
But
exactly.
let's revisit here. Let me rinse out my.
Well,
glass.
I mean, we can see how consistent we are in our, our tastings.
All right.
Okay.
Chattanooga. It is it's a brand I like,
Chattanooga
man.
whiskey. It's the founder's 11th anniversary. It's 100 proof, and I think I don't know. They formulate each year based on our founder and Solera style expressions, and so it's like something that they just keep building to each time. So it's kind of nifty. Each year is a little different.
They've got a new release, like a new experimental experimental one coming out this month, and it's mixed in 3 different casks and gently cradled by elves. I mean,
well,
I think
I'll say this. I've been down to Chattanooga whiskey, and they got a small joint, but they put out a lot of whiskey. They do have. Let me see. They do have 2 places where they make it. The one that you do a tour at, it's like a little small pot still, and then they have one up the road that can put out more. But they also had that big Solera barrel that they blend all the stuff in.
I mean, when they first started out, they did it simply. They did what, the 91 and the 111. You keep it simple and elegant. I think there was a $10 price difference. It was like $30 for the 91, $40 for the 111.
Yeah, their 111 is still pretty solid in my book.
Exactly.
I'm not a lover of the 91.
I think they're getting a little too fancy, but this is the Founders Blend. Founders Blend? What'd you say, Founders?
Yep.
All right.
Smell wise, I mean I don't know if it's that other whiskey or whatever. It kind of smells like the other whiskey still.
It's hot in a different way. The smell is very woody. It's a very rich wood smell. It's hot. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't smell.
Yeah, that one's got a little more depth. It's got a little more
rich.
It's got a little more richness, like oily type factor. Like I'm chewing it, and I can maybe it's savory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think this is much better than the other one. It's a good way to end here.
Oh, that is all right. First of all, it's good to know that my glass is not soapy. It was that whiskey. Oh, that's good.
I was saying not your glass. I was saying my little bottle. I contaminated it.
Oh, that. Oh, we gotta watch that. What's the proof on this one?
100 even.
It's nice. I mean, it's not a heavy coat of sugar on your tongue.
No.
It's got a sweet burn, right? It's got a little sweet burn. It's a very rich, it tastes like whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Like it tastes like rich, dark whiskey.
I wouldn't go so far to call it dark. It's actually not that dark.
Look how dark that is. Look at that.
That's not that dark. I think the Elijah Craig was darker. But
I don't think so.
This is much better.
I think this is a shade darker, but
yeah. But like you said, I mean, it doesn't really give you any sweetness, or it just kind of it just says, "Hey, I'm here," and then it's just so smooth going down. It's smooth on the palate. It gives you a good
consistency in your mouth.
It's a good consistency. It's a good consistency in your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Tombstone? I feel like it's all the whiskey in Tombstone. I feel like it tastes like this, like Old West. Just the expensive good whiskey in in the Old West.
I don't think any whiskey in the Old West was expensive, but I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'm sure people found gold and when you hit it big, you come in, you buy the good bottle of whiskey. I feel like that's what this is. This is what Kurt Russell. I think
they probably bought something else when they found gold.
Next week on FatGuy Little Sips.
Hey. But it
Billy
is all what it is.
That's pretty funny, man. All right.
What you do in a saloon stays in a saloon.
Exactly. FatGuy tells you about the Wild West and what else you could buy. That's tasty, man.
The little pan that you can put water in and then you get gold out of it. Yeah.
Listen, I put that these shows were kid friendly, so we gotta keep it that way.
I say it's not for kids, but if kids watch it, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're or if your kid's an alcoholic and they want to appreciate good whiskey. I mean, if you got a 12-year-old who's on the wagon, man.
I hear you.
All right. So what are you going to drink this week? What's your weekend drink this weekend? Well,
this weekend, I don't know. That's iffy. I'm definitely probably going to get back into that old Forester just to give it another taste.
Which one? Old Forester one.
Old Forester single barrel strength. Okay. From Astor Liquor. It's really good. It's like I was pouring it and I got a few drops on my finger, and I could just smell banana coming off my hand. And so it's like, a lot of people say Old Forester's is banana-y, and this one was like over the top banana-y. So it was very interesting. It's on the unique scale. I think I had it like 4.3, 4.4, something like that. But I have to see what I reviewed it in my shorts, and I'll send it up.
I saw I was in the liquor store the other day. I saw Lucky 7 had the proprietor for $110, man. Right. Had it been in the $80 range, you might have.
Well, you have to look. Was it the proprietor? Was it like 14 years, or was it like 10 years? Was it 11 years?
Whatever the $110 bottle.
Like each year, I think the proprietor is a different age. Like I know, the first time I heard of Lucky 7, I think their proprietor was like 15 years or something, and it was like, if you're getting a 15-year-old whiskey at 110, it's supposed to be pretty good value. You're supposed to be able to. People will say like $10 a year kind of thing,
right?
Because typically, I don't know, your standard whiskey is like 4 years, and it's like right at 40, and so then you get into like fancy stuff, and it's like 10 to 12, and it's like usually right around 80 to 100, and so you do the math, and it's right about $10 a year is what you're shooting for. So if you saw the proprietor and it was like 15, 16 years old, that's not a bad deal at 110.
Yeah, it was the blue one. I don't know if they're different colors, but it was blue. I want to try.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, Lucky 7 still sticks with me. I always try to find the good.
Which one did we get? What was it? The
toasted, the holiday toast.
I think the holiday toast. Yeah. Okay. So that's basically like their version, and then they double oaked it or toasted it with the French oak, so it gives it that flavors that you like. That's why you also like the Woodford double oak, if you remember.
I do the Woodford double oaked. That's a still have dreams about that one.
It's a callback. You have to, like I told you, you need to get 1910 and try it. I bet you'd like it better than the Woodford double oak. Because it's like Old Forester's double oak. Well, we've been online here for about 40 minutes. You want to cut it off here, Hanky?
All right, so Hanky's not going to work, but yes, sir.
What we drink tonight? We had the
Mr. Hanky. Isn't that a guy from like South Park or something?
Howdy ho, that guy. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. No, it's good.
So in summary, the Chattanooga 11 Founders, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Moderate whiskey.
Yes.
The Elijah Craig. What was it? Elijah Craig. What? The Elijah Craig
Private Barrel. 9 years.
Private Barrel.
No one will ever get it anyway, so because it is a single barrel. But again, it kind of goes to show you that you can't just sit there and go, oh, hey, all Elijah Craig is good or all this is good. You have to go out there and taste it, and that's kind of what I enjoy about some places in Kentucky, some places in Tennessee. If they got their single barrel, they picked it. They let you try it beforehand, and you can decide if you want to buy it or not. That's pretty solid, I think.
Yeah, and it goes the other way. Not all those brands you may think are horrible may have that one gem out there.
That's right. NoCo.
NoCo. We gotta get some NoCo. That's our goal for the next show.
I hear you.
Probably be in a week and a half, but
we'll get some
NoCo. And then the big extravaganza.
There you go, man. It's only a few weeks away.
Exactly. If you happen to be in the mid-south in the first week of September, let us know. We will drink your whiskey if you buy it.
That's
for us.
right. I'm looking at you a little old-fashioned. I watch you. Maybe you watch me. I doubt it. But I'm going to be in your neighborhood going around all the distilleries there. So maybe we can hook up. I did see, I think, Company Distilling on your thing. You had the owner, and, it looked like pretty good place to go. So I think that's one of the places we're going. So, again, a little old-fashioned. Come see me when I see you in first week of September.
All right, guys. This is Hank Danger and
Fat Guy Little Sips. We're out.
Toodles.
Toodles.